who kind of gets the PPT vibe and is readjusted to the engine more so.
Yep, and here we go.
Arcfox. So interesting option.
What, starting with hotkey spin, was it?
And
that's into the perfect clear.
So.
Yeah, it's into the perfect.
Attempt for DPC, but little misdrop here and there right now for Arcfox. See, it is still game one, but having a couple of misdrops here and there might be a bad sign in the future.
Yeah, especially with the board height that Arcfox is at currently.
Whoop, okay.
Oop, okay, just doing some P-spins to fix up the stack.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, there was a lot of pressure there. Arcfox wasn't clearing enough lines to down stack. And Bingo's going to take this first round.
I'm a little confused. I just noticed, I don't think I've seen this before from Bingo and PPT. They have Le Bingo now as their tag.
See here. Arcfox having that triple-double ready. Off to a nice start here.
Uses that donation to keep things clean while maintaining back-to-back.
Yeah, nice STSD to boot.
Oh,
and that L misdrop is going to throw Bingo off. Very...
Yeah,
looks like Arcfox is now fully warmed up and ready to go.
Right, OS and Z right now for Fox. Not the kindest build, but with TD, might be a little bit consistent on the build. We can see Bingo as well going for that TD opener.
Yeah, you're going to see that a lot in PPT.
Yeah, Fox right now has a bit of a 5-4 stat going.
Bingo with an STSD.
Oh my. Well,
that's...
yeah, you know, I feel like this... Yeah, it's a little bit of a PPT moment, unfortunately.
I love it.
I mean, it was 1-1 when the game ended, so I guess this is just a first to 14 now?
I suppose. I mean, let's face it, you're not going to have a tournament without some technical difficulties for some unforsaken reason. Some external force. Some omnipotent force interfering.
I think especially with PPT and a lot of players that prefer PPT over other versions of Tetris or block stackers, I think there's also the kind of like subtle undertones of like, yeah, the netcode sometimes can be a little finicky depending on region and whatnot. A lot of different variables that can make for a very striking encounter. Although I will say, WPLC in the past did have the disconnect of TEC while the players were in the same room. So there was also that instance. Hoping that PPT doesn't succumb to those same outcomes. But, I mean, here we are. So
yeah, just no avoiding it at all. But yeah, I suppose we'll wait for them to get their bearings together and then come back. But it probably will take a little bit of time.
Yeah, not sure if that was a... I mean, because the weird thing, too, about that initial disconnect is there wasn't really any, like, delays specific between both players. Like, both players had their inputs coming in at, the regular times. There was no sputtering. And then all of a sudden the DC just happened. Because usually in PPT, you'll see a lot of, like, stuttering or stopping where, like, you can't place your pieces or Puyos or, whatever you're doing. And usually it's kind of like those instances where you expect the disconnect and then you see disconnects happening. So that one, I'm not sure if that was just like internet suddenly went out or if that was kind of like an external factor that might take a little... Oh, is that what happened? Oh. All right. Well, we're also getting confirmation that, well, not confirmation. This could also just be a spectator bit where the spectator gets kicked. Because that apparently also does happen, which would be slightly interesting. I feel like in actually wait, does CEC also do that where it like kicks out spectators before stuff happens, or if like one person leaves, it's a whole lobby.
Usually if it's in TEC, it's just like one person. If anyone, like any person that isn't a spectator, either the players get disconnected, then like everyone gets booted.
Mm-hmm. But if a spectator gets booted, does
spectators should be able to leave and join, like kind of.
Okay. Well, do we have a wait? Where's my? Oh,
okay.
We
have some updates
coming in.
All right, things are currently developing behind the scenes. We're just going to be waiting a little bit longer.
Yeah. Okay.
So the match is still going on in the background. Oh, no. Oh, okay. They just have the door and they're gonna. Okay.
So the good
few rounds happened.
Yeah, good news is that the players did not get disconnected and they were continuing. Like there was no issue with that. However, because
they were still
the delay in like TOs and everything getting to inform them of we cannot see the gameplay. The set is advanced to 3-1 in Bingo's favor, so we'll just have to kind of come back to it like that. So we miss game 3 and 4, but at least I mean, considering this is the first to 15, I feel like that's a small price to pay for spectating. Might just be my opinion, though.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
I'm just looking through this bracket right now. I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to glean like what. I'm like trying in my head to figure out who's gonna like take what, but it's not easy to think about.
I mean, like again, we had a lot of people sign up for GCL in all 3 game modes. I mean, obviously Tetrio's the pretty obvious one that hit insane numbers, but even within PPT and TEC, we had plenty of players ranging from all kinds of skill levels, and especially from like Division 2, like the skill gaps between Seed 1 and Seed 8 are realistically not that far. I mean, that was supposed to be Anameru and Coldless, and you can see that was a 15-13 set. So evidently there is a lot of room for dynamic sets, upsets to happen all over the place. And no player, regardless of seeding, is safe in this bracket.
Yeah. All right. Looks like matches are still. It's still kind of going a little bit in the background, but we should have everything up. Just stay tuned. Thank you for your patience. Things like this are always bound to happen.
There we are. So obviously we're gonna get a manual update here in just a sec on the score, but
yeah.
Okay, never mind. Yep, they're gonna just set it to that automatically. So we will not have to worry about that unless we have a further disconnect, in which case that will be very sad.
If we get another one, that's just gonna be like problematic. But yeah, we're adjusting scores accordingly. I believe it's 2-3 towards Arc.
Is it 3-2 or 3-1?
3. I don't know. They also switched sides, so.
Oh yeah, there is that too.
I don't think they meant to do that.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. 3 towards Bingo, and I think now. Yep. Now Bingo's gonna do their top out.
All right, and here we go. Game 5.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, early eye for both players. Oh, I think Fox went to go for the TKI, but it had a misdrop in the process. You see Bingo with a little bit of the slower play, but manages to pull the opener off successfully.
Yep.
A little bit of that awkward.
Bingo has a lot of clean garbage. It counts to 4 very nicely, opening up that Tetris well.
Oh, beautiful stack right now. And Fox.
And Arcfox, yeah, no, has too much towards the top there.
mean, to Bingo's credit as well, they really didn't have to use as much of that clean garbage as they were gifted. They only had about like 5 or 6 lines of it, and just with the amount of pressure they already had going and advantage seat, there was not much for Fox to be able to do in that spot.
Ooh, Arcfox.
And
going through with
hold on, is this
okay? Finding some nice T-spin doubles just to.
That looks a little like infinite TSD stacking, or not infinite, mech TSD. I don't think that's the case, but first, like the overhangs that were set up made it seem like it.
Just a little bit, yeah.
To see out of Arcfox. I feel like in general we've usually seen like Fox really dislikes going for TD openers, to my knowledge, so we usually don't see those out of Fox. Generally preferring just, you know, going into 6-3 TSD openers or the like.
But no,
like Albatross.
That is, I believe that was Albatross instead. I don't know. I don't pay attention to opener names anymore. All of them are, at a certain point, they've started to become a blur.
Alright, oh, a little mini misdrop there for Bingo.
Nice donations here. Keeping that efficiency and that back-to-back going.
This is still perfect garbage for Bingo. Really easy to clean up.
Oh, yeah, and then look at that. That was a good donation from Bingo as well.
And
lots of donations, like the ones we'd be seeing to the prize pool.
Shoutouts to the prize pool. Again, if you like the gameplay that you're seeing, be sure to chip into our Matcherino prize pools and help support our players.
Yeah.
So
reward them for their hard effort and their
wait.
hard work here, because like it's they're doing really good here. Ooh, I think another misdrop from Arcfox on the TKI.
That last round had a difference of 70 points, which, I mean, if you don't understand how well points work, might not seem like much, but again, like,
yeah, no, that's really close.
Tens of thousands of points. That is an insanely close match between Bingo and Fox. And Fox once again doing a bit of upstacking in this the process, and I feel
and
like
yes, misdrop from misdrop from Arcfox followed by an no.
I feel like one of the other tricky bits too as well, like Bingo seems to be working much better with the garbage after TD, and Fox, I think, is kind of set on trying to play around it or just play offensively so that can't happen.
Ooh, and Arcfox using TKI to completely chaff Bingo out of that perfect clear.
There's the mini
there is an opportunity to set up a center 4-wide, but Bingo chooses not to walk the path of evil.
All right, little misdrop there for Bingo. This could spell disaster.
There is technically an out, but it's very precarious. Yeah, not going to be enough room. Arcfox starting to close that gap. It is 6-3.
Ooh, Z is very early for both of these random bags. You see Albatross from Fox, TKI from Bingo. Going with the kind of broken imp cross.
Ooh, and the misdrop.
Bingo side.
Oh, and tried to spin tuck that J. You could see it with the soft drop. Unfortunately, it just did not work.
Ooh, another misdrop for Fox, but again, this is actually a really nice board state. Garbage is working perfectly in their favor. So, all in all, things considered, not really a bad board state.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to see here. Use the T piece to just clean up the stack and have more of a freestyle board. And now, a nice T-spin, followed by a Tetris.
Ooh, Bingo's taking a little bit more
very aggressive here, but Bingo's able to work around the garbage. Might be able to... Okay.
Really interesting.
A bit of an unexpected spin.
T-spin none. Fox has a misdrop, so might give Bingo a little bit of time. Still not a great spot to be in. Really relying on Fox not having the ability to send a lot of pressure quickly. Oh, this is, you know, top of the board PPT play.
Yeah. Things are very risky towards the top.
Oh,
ooh, and locks out.
Oh, the one line of garbage made that O piece above line 20 completely, and unfortunately, Fox is not able to get that T-spin double that was perfectly set up, and he would have spawned in as well.
Like, everything was aligning so well, except for that one line of garbage that just topped him out. A few misdrops to boot. Arcfox is kind of faltering a little bit. But still not out of this game. Still has fight in him.
Yeah, really good garbage to work with here as well.
And a little bit of Ren to boot. And that's really working in favor, especially since Bingo had a bit of a misdrop.
You can see Fox took a moment there, making sure that T-spin double sent garbage. There is a misdrop right now on Fox's board. Oh, this is a really good chance for Bingo to, bring that stack down as Fox isn't able to send a lot of garbage really quickly. And Fox as well needs to find a way to open up that stack. Has a little bit more access to garbage, finally. They've been looking for this for a while now.
Ooh.
There we go. We see some Ren gaming. This could be it.
Yeah, no, that's going to be too much for Bingo to handle. Good plays from Fox here.
Yeah, Fox not letting this lead get too far out of hand. 7-4 right now, so it's still a difference of 3. Wow, and Fox actually playing with no hold, trying to get those pieces out as fast as possible.
Bingo with an Imperial Cross.
Oh, I think, yeah, Fox wanted the Tetris into T-spin double, but unfortunately with that P sequence, had to give up on one of them. Chose to opt out of that T-spin double.
A true dilemma in that sort of situation. But here, Arcfox is doing perfectly fine.
Needs to give up the T.
Sacrifice the T for that.
I'm curious if that's going to be in their best interest long
sets
term.
up a nice T-spin triple.
And very nice with the counts of 4 Tetris from Arcfox.
Yeah, both players about even on the board right now.
The Z-spin as well to keep things
starting to get that advantage. Playing a little more aggressively. Ooh, and Bingo really wanted to save that for a T-spin, but the T-piece is coming in late.
So that's going to be yet another for Arcfox.
Now Arcfox now only 2. Oh, not quite a TD. A few misdrops throwing that off. But both players misdrops on their board.
Good old reliable T-spin single going to be used quite a bit from Arcfox to help clean up this board. Still keep up a decent bit of efficiency. Waiting for that attack to come through. Realizes that they have a lot of easy access to garbage the second they need it. And that is going to send a lot of pressure over to Bingo, and I don't think they're going to be able to get to their answer in time.
Arcfox on this road to recovery, just behind Bingo with 1 point. Could take it next round, but either way, this is going to be really close.
All right, yeah, another misdrop on the TD opener for Arcfox. But again, as we saw
getting
last
a T-spin
round,
double, but yeah, definitely going to be at a disadvantage here.
Be sure to keep an eye on timing, especially for PPT. I know we didn't mention this too much specifically last night, but because it is generally the slowest of the guideline games, there is a lot more purpose in tanking garbage and forcing your hand at offense when your opponent doesn't have a lot of resources. So those little brief pauses when they are deliberate can be very, very powerful.
Ooh, the chain misdrop really wanted to get that overhang. Things aren't looking too great for Arcfox right now. Yeah. Oh. Good attempt, though.
As Fox trying to still bring it back. Bingo trying desperately to hold on to that lead as much as they possibly can. It's still a difference of 2. Oh, and another quick misdrops there for Fox, but there's no easy T-spin double in sight.
Ooh, this is a bit of a predicament that Arcfox is in. There's a bit of a bounce back.
Okay, Fox
gets the eyepiece in time. gonna be able to get some good garbage in, get some good attack.
Ooh, color clear there for Bingo. Ooh, and the lovely S piece over the well to make a donated T-spin single. Really getting as much out of those pieces as they possibly can.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look at that. Okay. Yeah. Bingo with a pretty substantial down stack here.
Ooh, Fox, little pause there. I think was trying to counter whatever Bingo was sending, but it didn't actually bring forth any garbage.
Ooh, a T-spin double here from Arcfox.
And Bingo's still playing clean on top of this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, finally resorting to a couple of
Arcfox.
skims, but oh, this is a really good board state. Even though it's pretty high up on the board, there's a lot of room to send quick garbage for Bingo. Oh, actually gonna combo through a little bit. That's 5 combo. And with that, little mini anti-spire in the center for Arcfox. Needs to be careful. Double skims can only get them so far. And I think Fox there gonna try and skim through as much as possible. Gets to a 5. And a little bit of an interesting option to go for the donation on Fox's side. Oh, that might have been a misdrop die. Oh, but Bingo as well. Not the greatest board state to keep playing on top of.
Yeah, that's a
Oh
mess.
my goodness.
Ooh. Technically has a down stack, but...
Oh, what the... Bingo!
Oh, what is this?
Oh,
that Z piece. Cutting things off.
Finally, the greed catches up to Bingo. Holy. Alright, and here we go. We've got TKI from Bingo, which is going to hit a little bit before the TD opener is finished from Arcfox. And changes it into an Imperial Cross. But Bingo right now is trying to tank, and Arcfox does not want to send that garbage over.
Yeah. There's a lot of instances where stalling will just... Where stalling is kind of the best strategy in PPT.
Oh, is that gonna make it? Oh,
that's a lot of garbage to be dealing with at the top of the board.
It's like I really like the decision making there from well, I mean I guess it like didn't really work out, but I really love the decision to go for that T-spin double, and like knowing that their back is against the wall, they need a big play or something to kind of get them back into things. It just was a little unfortunate that they were just a few pieces shy of getting that off in time.
Yeah, clearing things up here. Bingo with a nice little 3-wide gap on the board here. Has some room to set up something. 2 O's.
Be
2 O's yells
a
at
lot
Tetris.
of Tetrises, and there's a third one right there, just not quite on the board yet. That's 10 to 7 now. Lead is back up to 3.
Yeah, Bingo's starting to run away with the lead again. Arcfox had a really good showing up, still has a really good showing. Gonna have to step it up a little bit more if he wants to take it back, though.
Oh,
still,
you can see
still at the disadvantage.
Oh, really like the decision there. Fox was rotating a piece a little bit before it. Oh wait, are we greeting on a DT?
Oh, a DT greed? Is that gonna be enough?
Oh,
where's that T piece? It's not coming in. Oh my goodness, it's not gonna come in on time.
Fox was looking for a way to spawn that T piece in without messing up the pieces over on that left side. There's just
an admirable play, but just not fast enough.
Yeah, and the Ren gameplay from Bingo is going to earn them that. We currently have the 11-7 wins. So a lead of 4 with only 4 wins left for Bingo's win condition. Oh, wow. What a forecast from Bingo there on that T-spin single. There were multiple skims involved in that one. Oh.
You gotta love the foresight. Okay.
Interesting.
Bingo kind of stalling the continued Ren.
Like, it's like they didn't really have a giant spike ready. They just knew that they were going to be able to work with whatever garbage was coming in as soon as it did. I feel like usually with a lot of other players that I've seen in PPT, like, you'll see a lot of the timing specifically when a player has a spike ready and they're just waiting to send it off. But I feel like Bingo was just thinking, like, a little bit more forward in this case of, you know, this might not win me the game right here, right now, but it very much will make sure that I keep advantage state for as long as possible.
Yeah. Fox.
Double eyepiece for Bingo.
Fox has a really clean board, well, clean stack at the top here.
Oh, we've got Ren, though.
There's a lot of garbage. Really,
Bingo
probably wants to start getting down to that. Good forecasting.
TST kick turns into a T-spin single for Bingo.
Yeah, and look at this. This down stack from Fox is doing really well.
Oh, okay. Bingo's running out of options here with this down stack. Needs to be really careful.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Decided to just accept all of that and try to get a little bit of that pressure off. Keep the stack clean. Don't make compromises unless they're absolutely necessary. But Fox being low on the board, there's the time and the tank.
Yeah, Arcfox needs to be a little more aggressive if he wants to guarantee the top out, but Bingo keeps finding these down stacks. Here's a T-spin triple. Manages to pull it off, but is that going to be enough? I don't... Well, now that Bingo has found a nice out and is a little bit comfortable towards the lower part of the board, looks like tables are going to be turning here.
Oh, Fox, I think, was looking for a T-spin double after that cue, but there was not a lot of pieces in sight for it.
Arcfox is still in this, though, being able to neutralize that incoming garbage with a T-spin double. Things are looking dangerous, especially with that L misdrop. You don't want to be misdropping at the top of the board like this.
Oh, and there's the spike from Bingo.
Taking that to his advantage, topping out Arcfox, taking another point away, widening this gap once again, 12-7.
Yeah, being behind in score as well by 15,000 points, but still playing the long game and coming out victorious. And right now, Fox has a really nice spike with the T pieces. The O will combo into a Tetris. And you can see there goes all the garbage. It's going to cascade all at once. Will this be enough to get the top out? Not directly, but this is
not quite, especially with this Tetris to boot. Arcfox having so many situations where a top out was possible. It's just, and then the misdrops.
Oh my!
So many instances to come back there, and it's just not working in his favor.
And it was like I think like Arcfox definitely had the right idea with that spike, but unfortunately just was not able to close it out in time. And then on the defensive end of things, Bingo was playing perfectly with their timing, ensuring that they had more than enough resources to make sure all of their ammunition was used for canceling and preventing them from getting in a more precarious state. And so this gets us to 13-7. And we've been having quite a bit of a runaway for Bingo. The pressure is on Fox to see if they can regain some momentum and bring this set a little bit closer to where it currently sits. Oh, little misdrop there from Bingo. This might be an opportunity for another round. Beautiful SRS moments from Bingo to stay alive.
Yeah.
But right now,
a bit of a Z misdrop. Things could... Arcfox just needs to do something here in order to top out Bingo.
Well, had a bit of an awkward board state. Oh, okay.
Z-spin... finicky Z-spin, but there's a lot of misdrops on Bingo's board. Yeah. Everything, yeah.
And it does work out in Arcfox's favor. And I definitely think, like, although they weren't able to get the top out, they were just close enough to force a couple misdrops out of Bingo being that close to the top of the board. And even though, you know, like, you're not able to always play as flawlessly after a couple of misdrops here and there, but the advantage they got from the greed earlier was all they needed to close out that round.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Greeting for the clean Tetris on the left side.
Too much.
And it's match point right now for Bingo. Fox is going to have the run of their life in this set.
Yeah, 7 wins in a row is a bit of a tall order, but it's still entirely possible. Arcfox has what it takes to win that many.
Oh,
and looks like resorting to the center 4 wide, the center ties.
Oh,
is it going to be enough is the question.
All right, 8 combo is there.
But
the
Bingo
greed
able to neutralize all of that.
That was so greedy for Fox.
Fantastic
plays.
Really
high over the center.
Does Arcfox have enough of a further down stack to keep this going?
Oh, but like, again, no, like, keep in mind as well, like, Bingo had a down stack, but was very deliberately going through that slower than possible to make sure everything was used to cancel. And it's working out for them as they're able to stay alive throughout all of this.
This is really good survival from Bingo, being able to just, like, take all of these bad situations and just down stack through it. Arcfox really needs to step up on the pressure.
Oh, there's 4 incoming lines. Oh my goodness.
But there's a Tetris to boot. That's gonna give Bingo enough room to stay alive.
All right. Oh, greeting for the T-spin double, but unfortunately...
Oh, but there's no T-piece in sight.
The pressure is going to be well-timed from Fox. And obviously, when you're playing that high up on the board, you have to make a couple of assessed risk-taking. And in that case, the calculation was not as well as Bingo was hoping.
Ooh, and the perfect clear, too. Into a center 4 wide. Is that going to be enough? Not with that Z misdrop in it.
And there's the early Tetris.
This could be it.
Oh, not the piece. There's the scheme on the right.
Looks like fate has been sealed, and Bingo's going to take this win over Arcfox, 15-9. Wow, that was something.
Yeah.